What's up guys, I'm in the shed and today I'm going to run you through the most important part of all of the communications that we have on Patriot games, and that's our whips. Now you'll see these mounted to the front of every vehicle in Patriot games and every Super Tourer that comes out of Patriot campers, and there's only one brand of UHF that I use, and if you follow us, you know I'm really passionate about this brand, another great Australian company and the best whips on the market, GME. I'll take you back to the start and where I started with GME. I remember the first time I bought my first UHF for my truck, and I walked into my local store and I saw the GME whips there in all black, and for me, everybody knows how much I hate chrome, and typically speaking, whips are made out of white, and that was the number one thing that drew me straight into the brand before I started using them. I'll run you through a couple of things when it comes to whips. Now these here are a radome construction, and ultimately what that means is the materials that's around the radar or whatever's inside that gives it the communication is pretty much invisible, or it is actually invisible to those signals for the UHF. So there's no interruption when it comes to transmitting or receiving into the brains inside here, what makes it actually work. Like I said, all in black, they look amazing. Powder coated spring mounted base, which we'll get to in a second. The question I get asked a lot is, what size whip do I use for my vehicle? Well look, it's really quite simple. For us, I like to keep the whips on the vehicles all the time, so I'll look at first of all my roof height when it comes to mounting it on the truck, and make sure that the top of your whip is below the cab height of your vehicle if you're using your vehicle as a daily driver. But they're different dB ratings. So you can see this one here, this is a 1.2 meter and this is a 6.6 dB in gain, and this one here is a 2.1 dB in gain. Now the difference between the two is when you've got a longer whip and a higher gain, they're better for transmitting further. When you're in mountainous terrain or around the cities, a shorter whip actually works better for you because there's not as much obstacles that a shorter whip is going to encounter when it's transmitting or receiving the signal. So come with me, let's have a look at it mounted on the D-Max. They're a plug and play solution as well. So when you get them out of the box, or if you buy them in a combo with the actual handset, everything's just a true plug and play. The whips are interchangeable. You got a little grub screw in the bottom here. You undo that grub screw, you can unscrew the whip, put a higher dB on if you're doing a different sort of style of trip. Make sure you check them out. GME is the only communications that we run right throughout Patriot games. I'm gonna finish loading up and I am out of here.